Good evening. My name is Thurman Greco, and the name of this show is Let's Live, and it's coming to you from Woodstock, New York. And I'm happy to have you watching this show tonight. It's the third in a series of readings that I'm doing from my latest edition of the Healers Handbook. And I'm going to begin this evening's program with a meditation, the goal of which is relaxation. And after the current events of this week, I think relaxation is something that we do need to seek. So I'm going to say to everyone that we will begin this journey now. So get yourself comfortable and relaxed. You may want to lie down or sit in a chair or whatever it is that is going to make you relax and feel safe, if that is at all possible. Imagine that you are lying on a beautiful green lily pad, and this lily pad is just the right size for you. There's no room on this lily pad for anything but you. No room for thoughts or for doing anything. There's only just enough room for you to be, for you to just be you. You're lying on this lily pad in the middle of a beautiful blue pond, and the pond is very still and peaceful. Let your body become heavy and sink completely into the lily pad. You're lying on your lily pad in the very center of the pond. Feel the space, the peace, the stillness. Breathe in that stillness. Surrounding the pond is a white sand beach with green palm trees. The sun overhead is filling you with warm, radiant light. Feel the beauty, the peace, and the energy. A gentle breeze moves your lily pad like a small boat. You float toward one end of the pond. You notice a small opening. The breeze moves you along into a tiny stream. The current gently moves you along the water. And now mangroves bridge each side of the stream. You're safe and protected. Lazy clouds move overhead, and beautiful birds drift in the air. Currents. Breathe in the peace and the gentle energy of just being. Drifting down the stream, relaxed and appreciative of the energy and the peace. The gentle current guides you along your way. You don't have to do anything. Just breathe and enjoy. Gradually, the stream widens and comes into another large aqua blue pond. You float toward the shore. There are large trees along the shore, and they fan you with their branches. You're very, very comfortable, and you enjoy the feeling. The breeze becomes a little stronger and gently lifts you up onto the sandy beach. You can feel the warmth of the sand through the lily pad, and the warmth is healing. You feel part of the earth, strong and healthy. Breathe in peace, strength, health, and relaxation, and feel quiet. Take the peaceful energy into your very center and remember it. And now, if it is time to return to your body and conscious thought, slowly become aware of your surroundings. Move your fingers and toes, and slowly, slowly open your eyes. Remember the peace and the energy, and slowly come back to full awakeness. Remember all that was beautiful on your meditative journey, and keep it in a place where you can access it when you need it. With renewed life force, continue on your activities. We're going to start off our readings this evening on the chapters on allergies. Spiritually, you're afraid of giving away your power, and inflammation challenges you spiritually year-round. Accept your world as safe and friendly for spiritual peace, even when people annoy and aggravate you. Encourage yourself to participate. Allow others to know you intimately. With self-confidence and self-esteem, you can accept yourself. Diseases can be food-based, but few allergies are food-based. Most allergy sufferers experience asthma, hay fever, and sinusitis. Pollen, animal dander, dust mites, and mold can cause many of your allergies. Even though few allergies are food-based, some foods commonly causing allergies include peanuts, soy, wheat, fish, shellfish, eggs, and milk. You can be allergic to bee and wasp stings. Sometimes these allergic reactions can be serious. Finally, you can have an allergic reaction to medications. A common medication causing an allergic reaction is penicillin. And allergies are increasing. General culprits are said to include increased stressful lifestyles, overexposure to food additives, insecticides, and synthetic chemicals. Children risk developing allergies. Sometimes childhood allergies are outgrown. Finally, if you have asthma, you risk developing allergies. Congestion, runny nose, nasal itching, and sneezing are irritating and persistent. To make matters worse, there is no real cure for allergies. The power struggle is yours. Depending on the allergy, your symptoms may include hives for food or drug allergies. Your lips and tongues may swell for food and drug allergies. You may have a rash, drug and skin allergies, or itching, hay fever, bug bites, drug allergies, and skin allergies. If you have allergies, visit a reflexologist weekly. These sessions can also include Reiki therapy and chakra healing. Using reflexology sessions to treat allergies requires a strong commitment and more than just a few visits. But it's no different from the reflexologist than with the allergist and the ENT specialist. I received Reiki and reflexology sessions regularly for years and can vouch that going to the allergist and the ENT would never have been as successful without the regular reflexology and Reiki sessions to facilitate homeostasis. These regular sessions offered me a minor detox and helped me get rid of the mucus. They helped manage my allergy side effects during treatment, and I'm convinced they lessened or prevented my sinus or hay fever attacks. Regular reflexology and Reiki sessions prevent attacks before they start. And what is the source of my allergy? Whatever it is, get rid of it. If you're sensitive to indoor allergens, use dust mite covers on mattresses and pillows. Eliminating house dust is important. Discard curtains, stuffed animals, and throw rugs. Wash your human and pet bedding weekly. Ditch the scented candles. And a good basic question to ask is, do I really need these dusty curtains, stuffed animals, and throw rugs? Pets are often a source of allergic reactions. You shouldn't have to give up your pet because you have allergies. You can reduce the allergens. It's not as challenging as it seems. Brush and bathe your pet weekly in hypoallergenic shampoo, and cats are very easy to bathe. All you have to do is avoid letting your cat hear the splashing water. If your dog is long-coated, consider having the coat trimmed short. Some dog breeds who should not be cut down include collies, Labrador retrievers, and Shelties. Regular visits to a professional groomer will help. Let the groomer know about your allergies. A good groomer will use special shampoos, special brushing and drying techniques to remove as much hair and coat dander as possible in the groom shop. Better yet, find a groomer who comes to your home. Van groomers drive up to your home, take your pet out to the groom shop in the van, and return your pet an hour later, minus the extra coat, the allergens, and anything else causing your allergic reactions. Vacuum carpets and upholstered furniture frequently. Clean air filters regularly. Roaches and mice must go. Use only products on your home, pets, car, and workplace which you're not allergic to. I clean my home, car, pets, and myself with Dr. Bronner's soaps. I even use Dr. Bronner's soap in my washing machine. And in the end, my home and pets are cleaner with the special products I use. I'm healthier because I have fewer respiratory problems and my life is less stressful. I'm careful about shampoos and makeup, and frankly, I use minimal makeup. You'll save money in the long run by consulting with a capable otolaryngologist and an allergist. Allergy shots are a natural method of desensitizing that can be effective for years. I've taken allergy shots several times throughout my life. I was 8 years old the first time my mother took me to an allergist. She took me to see Dr. Russell Gwill in Kerrville, Texas, a pediatrician who got his second specialty while in the Army. I got allergy shots for 3 years that time. The desensitizing effects for the first round lasted for many years. The last time I got a round of allergy shots, I was a Dr. First patient in Fairfax, Virginia. He was a combination allergist and otolaryngologist, and for me, this man was a miracle worker. The whole time I was his patient, I had no sinus infections and few allergy attacks. Recently, I've begun to get allergy desensitization through Dr. Courtbus in Red Hook. And really, I waited too long for this current round because I had 2 serious sinus infections that probably could have been prevented or diminished with allergy injections. So after this second sinus infection, which really was severe, I eagerly drive to Red Hook weekly for my injection. Only it isn't 1, it's 2, 1 in each arm. Taking allergy shots may seem like a lot to do to get rid of allergies, but over time, a better quality of life emerges. You'll spend less money on over-the-counter preparations and prescriptions, and if you're groaning because of your dread of injections, don't even bother. The needles are so tiny, I never feel them. Chakras, allergies are a 4th chakra imbalance, and the reflexology systems to work include respiratory, immune systems, sinuses, digestive system, endocrine system, liver, and the solar plexus. Essential oils include eucalyptus, German aroma, chamomile, lavender, peppermint, and tea tree. And things to do include wash your shower curtain in hot water regularly, use Dr. Bronner's soap and bleach monthly. If this seems like too much work, change your curtain monthly and discard the old one. Declutter your home and discard anything you haven't used in 2 or more years. Things you haven't used are sitting around collecting dust and mold, and you don't need either one of those things. Put a shelf by your front door and encourage everyone coming into your home to leave their shoes and boots outside. This keeps mold, dust, and dirt outside the door. And some questions to ask are, how can I create effective boundaries? And what makes me afraid? Alzheimer's is our next chapter. Spiritually, life's path overwhelms you. You run away from the present, and you don't want to live your life the way it is now because you don't feel you belong in the now anymore. With memory loss, you escape your roots and your place in your history. It has been written that from 1/3 to 1/2 of people over 80 suffer with this dread disease. I believe these numbers can be overstated. Health professionals write about Alzheimer's disease and dementia with much less certainty than they give their words to heart disease and diabetes. My experience with Alzheimer's disease insists that I share this. Much that is written may not apply to your loved one's situation, no matter what the circumstances. Professionals believe Alzheimer's has genetic, lifestyle, and environmental causes. Alzheimer's slowly develops over time. The same things that put you at risk for heart disease also put you at risk for Alzheimer's. A sedentary lifestyle, smoking, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol scores, diabetes, and stress. Alzheimer's patients have trouble thinking, speaking, reasoning, and writing. Disorientation is common and personality changes are to be expected. One early warning behavior includes asking the same question repeatedly. A second behavior is forgetting to do familiar things. Finally, misplacing things and finding them in unusual places is a red flag. Alzheimer's kills people 3 ways. For starters, Alzheimer's steals your brain. Then it steals your body. And finally, Alzheimer's steals every penny in your bank account and your savings. Alzheimer's is a 7th chakra imbalance, and reflexology systems to work include the endocrine, skeletal, the lymphatics, the intestinal, the liver, and the solar plexus. And essential oils include frankincense, German chamomile, ginger, myrrh, nutmeg, patchouli, and sandalwood. And suggested healing systems include beginning with conventional medicine. Supplement your allopathic medicine with complementary and alternative medicine techniques wherever possible. Alzheimer's disease responds well to both complementary, alternative, and integrated medicine techniques. For now, no treatment can stop this disease. The goal is to slow the symptoms and adopt whatever relief you can. Helpful activities include regular exercise, along with reflexology will improve your mood and maintain your health. You'll sleep better and have fewer constipation problems. Good nutrition is important. A calm and stable environment helps. A regulated schedule is essential. And emotions experienced by Alzheimer's patients include anger, confusion, depression, fear, frustration. Anxiety is experienced when noise, being rushed, complicated tasks, or crowds happen. Risk reduction activities include mentally and socially stimulating activities that can reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease. Preventive steps include keeping physically and mentally active. One of the most important things you can do to prevent Alzheimer's is to keep your heart strong. That means you should keep your blood pressure levels normal, treat your high cholesterol numbers, your obesity, and your type 2 diabetes. Physical fitness cannot be overemphasized. Don't forget to sign up for your aerobic exercise classes, and if that's not good for you, power walking, swimming, running, and daily trips to the gym will help you fight Alzheimer's. Maintain a good social connection to your community. A rich social life is important, and don't let yourself be lonely. Keep that stimulating job as long as you can. And if you're tired of that job, get another one. The important thing is to never quit working. Reading or playing a musical instrument helps. Continuing education is important. Learn crochet, carpentry, knitting, painting, sculpture, quilting. It all challenges your mind. Regular massage or Reiki sessions are beneficial. Surf the internet, get organized, care for others. Establish a good sleep routine. A good night's sleep is one of the best things you can do to keep Alzheimer's at bay. Massage, therapeutic body work and aromatherapy can soothe the agitation and reduce disruptive behavior. And shop till you drop. Finally, don't let yourself get depressed. The most important thing you can do to prevent Alzheimer's is read this list of things to do and implement them while you're still in your 50s. Don't wait until you experience the symptoms. You fight Alzheimer's for years before you have symptoms. And caregiver questions to ask. Do you practice Reiki therapy, reflexology, or chakra healing? Offering sessions of these modalities can be one of the most significant things you will ever do for an Alzheimer's patient. Your sessions are a spiritual way to communicate with and connect with a person when words no longer work. Are you a Reiki master teacher? Teaching Reiki to a person caring for an Alzheimer's patient can be an important gift for the caregiver and the patient. What about other people living in the household? Everyone in the household can be attuned to Reiki. I routinely attune everyone, including the pets. Teaching Reiki to a person caring for an Alzheimer patient can be an important gift for the caregiver and patient both. And now we come to anemia. Spiritually, anemia hinders your body. It hinders your body's ability to absorb nourishment, weakening your life energy. You fear life, and constant exhaustion prevents your creativity. Anemia cancels out yourself, your concerns, and your desires, and resisting weakens your life. Red blood cells work with hemoglobin to carry oxygen throughout the bloodstream. When there are insufficient red blood cells, anemia happens. Damaged red cells can also cause anemia. Internal bleeding, ulcers cause anemia when blood loss is significant. Bone marrow causes anemia when it cannot produce enough red blood cells. Poor diet and failure to absorb iron from food can also cause anemia. Iron deficiency anemia is the most common type. Anemia is rarely an isolated condition. Underlying diseases encourage it. This makes anemia an iatrogenic disease. Anemia accompanies fatigue, lack of iron, and a pallor. You may experience shortness of breath, lightheadedness, headaches, chest pain, or paleness. It's a common condition in pregnancy and when breastfeeding. Anemia may occur after a viral infection. Anemia is usually detected through a routine blood test. Anemia is a third chakra imbalance. Reflexology systems to work include digestive, endocrine, immune, liver, spleen, and solar plexus. Essential oils include frankincense, German chamomile, helichrysum, lemon, mountain savory, rosemary, and thyme. Suggested healing systems. Anemia cannot ordinarily be treated with home remedies. The expertise of a professional healthcare practitioner is in order here. A nutritionist can be of real assistance. You have two goals. The first is to learn what you have to do to generate enough healthy red blood cells. And the second is to learn why you didn't have enough healthy red blood cells to begin with. And the questions to ask include, is my life important? Do I feel undernourished, unloved, or unsupported? An ankle break or sprain. Spiritually, a broken or sprained ankle is a call for a timeout. You have trouble moving forward with either a specific event or life in general. You are inflexible and are under pressure to change. You may feel you lack the flexibility to move yourself forward in your life. Your feet move you forward in life. Your ankles allow this to happen. Sprains and strains lead to pain and swelling that interferes with your getting around easily. Rest your injury and keep your ankle elevated as much as possible for a few days. After a few days, move your ankle carefully again to reduce scarring. The majority of ankle injuries are on the external side of your foot. They affect your pelvis, hips, and legs. If your foot is in a cast or a boot, don't remove it without the physician's permission. Your foot inside the bandage or cast is stressed because your muscles can't move. Reiki therapy is appropriate for all broken or sprained ankles. Ankle breaks and sprains are first chakra imbalances. And the reflexology systems to work are, when you have a sprained ankle and your feet are reflexed, always request the therapist to include Reiki therapy. Your reflexologist will gently use healing skills to work the part of your foot which is visible outside whatever bandage or cast may be surrounding your ankle. Essential oils for sprains, they include basil, cypress, Idaho balsam fir, juniper, lavender, peppermint, pine, spruce, and tea tree. Broken bones include helichrysum, Idaho balsam fir, peppermint, pine, spruce, and thyme. And questions to ask include, am I under pressure to change my situation? How hard is it for me to move forward? What do I have to do? And what is my next step in life? Anxiety. Spiritually, you do not process your experiences and fear your future. Your world is not a safe place, and you are afraid and cannot change your situation. Most people experience anxiety at one point or another in life. Living with nervousness, fear, compulsive or repetitive behavior, and a need to avoid social situations are some of the most common signs and symptoms of anxiety. Other symptoms include rapid breathing, feeling shaky, sweating, pounding heart, butterflies in the stomach, nausea, sleeplessness, and digestive problems. Anxiety is present when you have a chemical imbalance existing in your cranial brain diagnosed by symptoms. Often you, the anxiety sufferer, are an adult who feels you experienced emotional neglect and trauma as a child. Sometimes adults on long-term prescriptive drugs have anxiety symptoms. Some professionals believe more women than men have anxiety symptoms. Whatever the belief, your anxiety should be treated by a qualified physician. With anxiety, the third and seventh chakras are imbalanced. Reflexology systems to work: solar plexus, nervous system, digestive system, endocrine system, urinary system, adrenals, liver, solar plexus. If you take prescription drugs, herbs, or other medications for other medical conditions, work the body systems that apply. Your sessions will manage the side effects during this treatment. Essential oils include frankincense, lavender, Roman chamomile, rose, rosemary, and vetiver. And suggested healing systems. Anxiety is a situation working well in an integrative medicine and framework. If you suffer with anxiety, you'll benefit from professionals in several different environments, including complementary, alternative, and holistic. Work with professionals who can bring you to a positive solution to your health issue. You may benefit, for example, from pet therapy, aromatherapy, reflexology, Reiki, and chakra healing. Learning self-Reiki can be helpful. Risk factors: too much caffeine and sugar in your diet, poor nutrition, recreational drug use, exhaustion, stress, side effects from drugs, and depression. Things to do: vitamins help, nutritional counseling can save you money, and eat healthy food and get counseling. Cut back on coffee, tea, and cola drinks, alcohol, and smoking. Regular exercise is essential. It lifts your mood and blasts stress. Include yoga, tai chi, and other sessions supporting relaxation. Combine them with deep breathing to promote strong relaxation. Mix these sessions in with exercise classes to burn off excessive adrenaline. Practicing mindfulness will result in a more relaxed, better organized lifestyle. Hypnosis is especially helpful when applied with other mind-body therapies. And get enough sleep every night to feel rested. And socialize with others regularly. Anxiety attack. Spiritually, an anxiety attack happens when fear takes over. Fear is a huge spiritual issue when it overcomes your ability to cope. You feel worthless, helpless, and vulnerable. Your life feels stuck and limited, but you don't know how to make changes. Anxiety attacks usually begin suddenly and peak within a few minutes. Symptoms include a rapid heart rate, sweating, trembling, shortness of breath, hyperventilation, chills, and a sense of impending doom. For starters, anxiety attacks require professional help. If you visit a chiropractor, massage therapist, psychotherapist, yoga teacher, schedule your sessions within 24 hours to 48 hours for maximum benefit of both. The synchronicity of your sessions, which should include Reiki, chakra healing, and reflexology, will boost the benefits of these modalities. Your sessions will also manage the side effects of drugs taken during treatment. Do you take prescription drugs, herbs, or other medicines for a medical condition? Ask your body workers to work your body systems applying to your medications, drugs, and herbs. Your body work sessions during treatment should balance your chakras, encourage homeostasis, ground your systems, and support your entire healing process. Anxiety attacks are a seventh chakra imbalance. And reflexology systems to work include the endocrine system, digestive system, nervous system, liver, and solar plexus. Include work on all systems which apply to any other social issues you experience. And essential oils include frankincense, lavender, orange, Roman chamomile, rose, and ylang-ylang. Suggested healing system. Anxiety attacks are a valid reason to seek medical help. They are hard to manage with professional help, but they may worsen without treatment. The main treatments include psychotherapy and medication. Although many things contribute to anxiety attacks, nutrition is important overall. A qualified nutritionist can support your path toward a stress-free environment because what you eat or don't eat directly affects your day-to-day health. Things to do. Learn a breathing technique to ground yourself in your body. Practice stress management techniques to calm yourself and overcome the stress you experience. Some questions to ask. Why do I feel so powerless? Why is fear interfering with my daily life? And now we come to arthritis. Spiritually, arthritis is all about life changes which leave you feeling unloved and unable to help, being overly critical both of yourself and others. Resentment and blame control many areas of your life. You feel stuck and limited in life, but you don't want to make changes. This is a huge statement considering the number of people with arthritis. Arthritis is a word to describe the many different diseases causing joint pain. It's definitely a spiritual disease. Arthritis comes in many forms and attacks many kinds of people. The risk factors are few: age, family history of arthritis, overweight, previously injured joints, and being female. Symptoms of arthritis include decreased range of motion, pain, redness, stiffness, and swelling. Osteoarthritis is a degenerative disease, and it is the most common form of arthritis. It is painful and occurs when joint cartilage deteriorates, most often in your knees and hips. Rheumatoid arthritis, one of the most debilitating forms, affects the tissue connecting bones and joints. This arthritis often begins in the hands, and sometimes it occurs in the knuckles of both hands simultaneously. Most often, the fingers, thumbs, wrists, knees, and feet are affected. You experience swollen and stiff joints, fever, loss of appetite, fatigue, and morning stiffness. Arthritis affects people of all ages, from children to seniors throughout the world. Arthritis is a fourth chakra imbalance. Reflexology systems to work: endocrine system, urinary system, immune system, nervous system, digestive system, circulatory system, skeletal system, with a focus on the individual joints affected, your liver and solar plexus. Essential oils include eucalyptus, German chamomile, Idaho balsam fir, peppermint, and valerian. Suggested healing systems include: arthritis responds to many types of healing systems, both allopathic and complementary. Your first step toward proper treatment is a diagnosis from a rheumatologist. With a diagnosis, you know about the underlying cause of your health issue, and you can work on that as well as your other symptoms. The best way to combat arthritis, regardless of the type, is to use a team approach. Your team should include a rheumatologist, a reflexologist, a physical therapist, an acupuncturist, and a primary medicine practitioner. Whether you have rheumatoid arthritis and inflammatory joint pain, or osteoarthritis and stiff joints, work with your healthcare team to keep your mind and body active and flexible. When you use all the healthcare professionals available, the results will be better. The amount of drugs that you consume will be smaller. And that's important. When treatment is postponed, the healing process is prolonged, even years down the line. Nutritional supplements. A nutritionist can help you select the vitamins and minerals best for the form of arthritis you have. This professional can also show you which dietary restrictions you may have and what diet you should be on. Things to do. Exercise that avoids putting weight on your joints is essential. Physical therapy, massage, salt baths offer relief. Begin with yoga and combine it with walking, swimming, or bicycling. If you don't practice yoga, incorporate stretching exercise to keep your joints mobile and limber. Activity is important. Extra weight stresses your weight-bearing joints and can encourage future problems. Alternating hot and cold packs may alleviate pain. Some questions to ask include: how can I nurture myself? What kind of pain do I have? How can I be more sensitive about myself and my life? Do I carry repressed anger? Is someone or something controlling my life? And now we come to asthma. Spiritually, you push yourself too far trying to please others. Suppressed grief looms large in your life, leaving you unable to breathe for yourself. You developed feelings of insecurity over childhood issues. You feel hurt, stuck, controlled, and you want to cry. Asthma attacks cause narrowing airways, breathlessness, wheezing, stressed lungs, trouble sleeping. Asthma attacks are often follow coughs, exercise, and emotional stress. Allergies play a part in these attacks. Asthma stays with us throughout. Although it can be managed, and that's one of the regular things that bodywork sessions do best. Use every tool in your toolbox: reflexology, Reiki therapy, chakra healing, guided meditations. Asthma is a serious disease. Acute asthma attacks can be dangerous and require medication as soon as possible. Always consult with your physician before adding, changing, or discontinuing any medication. If you have a cold lasting more than a week, you need to see a medical professional. Professionals tell us that asthma has three main physical causes: inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and nutritional deficiencies brought on by an allergic reaction to airborne allergens, stress, and food. Allergens include pet dander, feathers, hair, saliva, house dust, perfumes, and fragrance products. Environmental pollutants, sugar, smoke contribute to asthma attacks. Exercise, stress, and anxiety irritate you and encourage asthma attacks. Nutritional healing helps. Exclude all dairy products, MSG, high salt foods, any foods with artificial coloring. Maintain a healthy weight. Reducing inflammation is important. Drink plenty of water to prevent dehydration. In that line of thinking, use a vaporizer to keep the air you breathe damp. Visit an endocrinologist for more information about your adrenal and thymus glands. Allergies are a factor in your asthma also. A good first step toward fewer and milder forms of asthma attack is to avoid smoking and cigarette smoke as much as possible. Don't sleep on pillows and mattresses filled with down or feathers. Use only cleansers in your home and on yourself which do not have scented ingredients. Asthma is a fourth chakra imbalance. Reflexology symptoms at work: endocrine system, respiratory system, digestive system, intestinal system, immune system, lungs, liver, and solar plexus. Reflexology, Reiki, and chakra healing relieve stress and promote homeostasis. Regular sessions help you have a better quality of life. Ask your body worker to focus on your endocrine system at every session. Except essential oils: frankincense, geranium, ginger, helichrysum, lavender, lemon, marjoram, peppermint, and rosemary. Suggested healing systems: combine alternative and complementary healing techniques. Your life will thank you for it because you'll feel better and be healthier for it. Integrated medicine therapies work best when you create an asthma management plan to improve your daily life quality. Clinical studies have demonstrated that Ayurveda medications can reduce the symptoms of asthma. Things to do: breathing exercises will strengthen your legs. Examples include swimming, singing. You may want to end up work with a breathing coach or teacher. If you have GERD, which is acid reflux, manage it. Gastroesophageal reflux disease may worsen your symptoms. GERD is described in detail in a future chapter. Use your air conditioner to reduce airborne pollen from greens, grasses, weeds. Reduce the dust in your home and keep it gone. Wear a face mask. If your asthma is made worse by an old or dry air, ask some questions. Who's causing me to overreact and why? And have I lost my boundaries? And now we come to a situation called athlete's foot. Spiritually, athlete's foot represents unresolved anger, frustration, and irritating. Someone is taking advantage of your good nature. You seek approval and recognition while someone holds you back and tries to stop you. You know you have athlete's foot when you have itching, burning, and flaking skin. This fungus is most often found around the 2nd and 5th toes. Athlete's foot doesn't care whether you're young, old, fat, or thin. Whatever your age or physical condition, athlete's foot fungus likes human feet because it can make a home in the dark, damp, stuffy, cozy spots. Athlete's foot is popular with children who play outside in the summer and fitness seekers playing in gyms in all weather. Because it's contagious, people catch it from each other when they walk barefoot in public places and when they come in contact with someone who has the fungus. Physically, athlete's foot is itchy and contagious. Skin on your feet can be a scale, Mike, and peel away your toes. Intensive itching, hem, reduce, cracking, dryness, and blisters make you miserable without paper treatment. Getting rid of athlete's foot is not easy. There are many over-the-counter remedies for athlete's foot waiting for someone waiting to self-care. Try self-care for no more than 6 months. After that, it's off to your professional care. Athlete's foot is a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd chakra imbalance. Reflexology systems to include immune system, endocrine system, digestive system, intestinal system, nervous system, liver, and solar plexus. Essential oils include clove, lavender, lemon, lemongrass, Nutaluca, melaleuca, mountain savory, peppermint, and tea tree. Suggested healing systems include several different skin systems can masquerade themselves as athlete's foot. You may have an allergy. You may have problems brought on by disease, drug abuse, stress, or poor diet. If you don't seem to be dealing with your situation, it's time to see a healthcare professional. And things to do: keep your feet dry, especially between your toes. Wear well-ventilated shoes and change your socks daily. Wear waterproof sandals in public and in pool areas. Wash and clean your feet thoroughly daily. Questions to ask: how much longer do I want to continue to be manipulated or drained by authors? How can I learn to trust myself? How can I approve of my own accomplishments? Are these going around me being parasites? Do I need recognition for the job I do? So now we come on to B. We come into an interesting chapter now called back pain. Spiritually, your back supports and grounds you for life, giving you strength and honoring you. Your spine holds every experience, feeling, impression, and thought. Your lower back supports your core beliefs and holds your financial support. When you worry about your survival and how you're going to pay your bills, for example, you're in your lower back. This is where you suffer, struggle, and control whatever you can, and where victimhood lives. Your middle back supports you when you move forward in life and release your past. Your middle back overcomes guilt and resentment to bold love. You have problems forgiving when you focus on what is wrong instead of what's right. Your upper back supports both others and yourself. Everything you do in life can overwhelm you. When you're under too much pressure, you carry the world on your shoulders, and your upper back resolves guilt, shame, fear, anger, and resentment. Your spine contains your central nervous system and your central blood supply. Backaches are spiritual events. What may relieve one person may not work for another. In spite of 21st century techniques, cures, therapies available for back injuries and health issues, you may respond positively to reflexology, Reiki, and chakra healing. Physical therapy, chiropractic, yoga, Pilates, Alexander technique, or Feldenkrais may help whether your back pain is a dull ache or a sudden sharp one. Back pain is often caused by more stress to your spine, poor posture, lifting items correctly, tension, sleeping on an unsupportive mattress, bulging discs, compressed nerves, arthritis, osteoporosis, and healing. If your back pain lasts longer than a month, find the cause. When your back bothers you, you may feel unable and not have enough muscle aches, pain radiating down your leg, numbness, or tingling in a fog. You may not be able to stand up straight. You may become unconscious. Lifestyle changes will help when you discover what causes your physical and emotional, mental, and spiritual discomfort. When that happens, you can make changes to get rid of pain. First, find what you need to do to keep the pain and discomfort from returning. These changes may include things like developing a posture encouraging spiritual alignment, lessen specific experiences which give you relief. Several times throughout your day, talk to your back. Is it in pain? Does stretching help? Are your shoulders scrunched up against your neck? As time passes, you'll learn the longing of your spine, and when you listen to what your spine says, you can follow its instruction. I respect your spine and don't overwork it. 3 basic guidelines include proper lifting techniques, exercises to help build a strong back somewhere, and proper fitting low-heeled shoes. Obeying these extra rules will prevent accidents and reduce spinal alignment stress. Select medical professionals who give you confidence. Special appointments with major blueprint therapists, blueprints, acupuncturists, physician therapists. And so they're within 24 to 48 hours of one another to encourage synchronicity. Yoga helps. I'm sure that there are many yoga instructions in my area. Through the years, I've found 2 leaders who know about spinal health and focus their classes on this specialty. Carolyn Abador teaches Iyengar yoga, which is therapeutic and focused on a healthy spine. Kathy Carey teaches yoga to repair your injured spine. You can find equally qualified yoga teachers in your area. Pilates builds strength and stretches. Find a class and sign up. Massage and physical therapy ease chronic pain. Chiropractors improve your condition without bringing more strain to the spine. If you don't know a yoga teacher, massage therapist, chiropractor, or physical therapist, keep looking. You will find one. When your workspace is ergonomically correct, your chair will give you good support from every glass eye to every armrest. Your computer screen needs to be at eye level with the wrist and the rest in front of your keyboard. Throughout my career, I have encountered client partners who, after research, felt they needed back surgery. When that happens, I am always happy to support them in their journey. Surgery is one of many options, and spines are extremely spiritual. When a person feels that the healing path is best served through a surgeon, that person is probably correct. The bottom line here is that with spinal issues, people often hear their souls speaking to themselves. When this happens, it's best to listen. With the chakras, your lower back issues deal with your first and second chakra imbalances. Your middle back focuses on your solar plexus and heart chakra issues. Your upper back focuses on your throat and heart chakra issues. And reflexology systems to work include nervous system, muscular system, spine, urinary system, skeletal system, sciatic nerve, liver, and solar plexus. And essential oils include fennel, ginger, lavender, marjoram, nutmeg, peppermint, ravensara, Roman chamomile, and rosemary. Suggested healing systems. Your medical professional as well as a body worker to include reflexology, Reiki, and chakra healing can help. Chiropractic is often helpful. Other modalities include massage and acupuncture. Consult with a medical professional if your discomfort lasts more than a month. Things to do include, throughout your day, check your posture, your seating positions, and the height and angle of your work surface. For many, a hot bath, a hot water bottle, or a heat pack relieves discomfort. Walk at least 20 minutes every day and do 3 stretching exercises. Do 3 stretching exercises and do 3 strengthening exercises. Questions to ask yourself: can I support myself? Am I doing too much? And am I isolated? Your middle back says, am I a good decision maker? And how can I assert myself? And your upper back questions, what is putting pressure on me? And am I overwhelmed? And this is going to finish it for this evening. We will start with bladder problems next week. And thank you so much for your patience with these programs. And once again, if you need any information, if you'd like the free handouts, I'll be happy to send them to you. And books are definitely available, both in paperback and ebook. Contact Thurman Greco at gmail.com. And thank you very, very much.